Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Welcome to ZeerTalks and welcome to this video. If you enjoy the channel, subscribe, press the alarm bells for future content notifications. I'll also subscribe. But what are you guys doing? Right? Like and comment if you enjoy the video. Subscribe. Not subscribe. Add the channels. Man, I'm very bad at intros, man. At this rate, no wonder I ain't getting over. But hey, listen. You already know socials, TikTok, Instagram, X, and most importantly, people, take care of yourselves, be happy and satisfied wherever you may be. Listen, I'm tired, clearly, so I'm just gonna go through the games that happened last night, right, or yesterday, let's say, and we begin with the game that happened at my very own Allianz Arena. Romania, 3-0 against Ukraine. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm shocked. And I say I'm shocked because I actually expected more from Ukraine. And let me address a few things. First of all, wow, Romania, phenomenal, brilliant. But Ukraine, oi, Bart Simpson. This is the same guy that Arsenal fans want to link with my club. No, thank you. I am very good. And also Bart Simpson, yeah, Zinchenko. If you really want to fight for Ukraine, at least fight for them on the pitch before you think of fighting for them in the army. How about that? Can we agree on that? Because you couldn't do that on the pitch. I'm being honest. You couldn't do that. So you must hold the L. Yeah? What you say in the internet will be put up against you when you fail. There you go. Simple as that. And then you have Mudryk, stinker. Actually, I think he was the worst player out there. This guy, the amount of chance he had, wallahi, it's criminal that this guy was worth 100 million at Chelsea. Billah, I swear to God, it's nuts. This guy. Oi, I don't want to say that he's the worst winger in the world, but that performance was the worst out of the whole Ukrainian team. I will be honest. That was dreadful. Dovbyk, I have not seen much of him before this game. I mean, he wasn't as impactful as I expected, but again, I'm not gonna judge him over one game. You know what I mean? Because to be honest, I actually have not followed up on Girona too much. Neither have I followed up on him. So, yeah, I'm not gonna go there. But listen, Ukraine as a whole lost it. And by the way, I want to address one more play before I move on. Lunin, that second goal. I know it was a banger, but he could have saved that still. I don't know what Lunin was doing, like not getting the ball there. It's jarring, man. Wallahi, it's just long. And listen, this is what happens when you overestimate yourselves, underestimate opposition. You just get cooked. And what happened? They got cooked. Simple. And then you obviously have Romania. Wow, man. The only player I knew of, actually, I only knew two players from Romania. I knew Dragusin, obviously, because Bayern were linked with him, and he went to not Dortmund. He went to Tottenham. And the other player I knew of was Hadji. Now, did Hadji even play? Actually, no, three, because also Stanchu from Dhamak. Did Hadji even play? No, he did not. It was Man and Koman. Okay, well, did he come off the bench? Yeah, he did. For Man after, yeah. Listen, I'll tell you this. Was it Stanchu? Stanchu, what a brilliant goal by him to open things off, kick things off. But that mistake, Lunin, man. And that was another thing. Lunin again. So two mistakes. I forgot about that mistake as well. This one, he passed the ball, and did it go to Stanchu or did it go to somebody else and then Stanchu? Is it that it went to Stanchu and he scored a long range shot? Brilliant. And then 2-0. I think, who was it that tried to assist? Was this who assisted? Because it was basically, I think, a tackle, and then it was okay. There's no assist, so it was a tackle. But what's his name again? Marin scores phenomenal goal there. But again, as I need to reiterate, or as I say a word, so as I have to mention again, Lunin could have done better there. And the last one, Man absolutely cooked the back line, and all you had to do is pass it for Dragus to finish it. And by then, it's 3-0. Game over. Interesting to see how Romania does. What's their next game? Who's their next game against? Because that was a very good start, man. Hey, they could win the group after certain results that happened today. Belgium. That's funny. Well, if they beat Belgium, they definitely won the group. I'll tell you that. And you know what? Impossible after what I saw. Now let's move on to the next game. Belgium, Slovakia. Right. Belgium, I have a couple of questions. First of all, I hate to be that guy because I like backing this player, but where was KDB? Seriously, where was KDB? You know what? I'm starting to think this guy. Yeah, I'm not gonna go too far like a lot of people have because I've always backed KDB, so I'm not gonna be fickle and act like he hasn't been amazing. He has been, but I think his time has passed, man. I'll be real. I think his time's starting to pass. Ever since he's come back from that injury, from the start of the season or the Champions League final, he's been off it. He's been genuinely off it, and I don't think he's been the same. Seriously. So that's just one thing to consider. Trossard, I didn't think he was great. I'll be honest. He kind of misplaced passes here and there. There were times he could have passed the ball and he didn't. I don't know. I felt like Trossard underperformed, but he wasn't like the worst player out there. It was just underwhelming. That's what it was. I didn't get why Carrasco was left back. Castagna right back. Isn't Castagna left back? Actually, maybe Castagna is right back. I actually don't know. This bit I actually don't know. But Carrasco left back. That's suicide. That's generally suicide. And then this Mangala guy, I've never heard of him before, but he looked awful. And this Onana guy, yeah, we were linked with him until Palinia came around. And I'll tell you what, I'm for what we are looking for, I'm glad we ain't getting Onana. Because to be honest, Onana is one of those guys that ain't really a DM. He's actually an A. And to be honest, we're not trying to look for an A. We're trying to look for a DM. This guy is, I mean, he has the shape, but he doesn't look like he knows how to use his physicality too much. But he's pretty decent on the ball. I will give him that. He's pretty decent on the ball. It's just physicality. I don't know, man. I'm not feeling it, man. I'm not feeling it with this Onana guy, man. And then, I have to mention Doku. Doku, literally, not the worst of games, but that mistake, I need to talk about it. That one mistake which led them to scoring, pathetic. Well, man's trying to be slick, gives the ball away. They have a shot off, and then Castagna, or not Castells, I should be saying, Castell saves, and then the rebound, which looks like it's offside, but to be honest, it's onside because the keeper did save it. And who scored that goal? Ivan Schranz. Yeah, that guy scored. Is it? But you know what? I have to say one thing about. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention before I move on to Slovakia. Lukaku, absolute bona fide bomb. No, actually, I know he scored two goals and one was offside, another was a hand of Openda, which, by the way, I do not know why Openda was subbed on late. That's disgraceful from that manager, but it is what it is. But as I was saying, Lukaku missed bare chance. He actually missed bare chance, so he must hold that up. Hold that up, seriously. And obviously, I didn't mention the center back. What was that guy's name? Fez and Debast. Hope I said that correctly. Debast. Those guys, yeah, man. To be honest, they weren't amazing, but they weren't the worst neither. So I'm just gonna move on that from there. And listen, I'm just gonna say one thing about Slovakia. They really opened up Belgium, but at the same time, I feel like Belgium also gave away so many gaps. It was actually crazy. The amount of gaps given. It's hard to tell if Slovakia were really that good. I will give them this though. Slovakia at the back were solid. Skriniar. That guy, what's his name? Vavro and Pikarik, and then also Hanchko. I hope I said that correct. I actually don't know if I said it correct. But those guys were solid. Lobotka was solid. Kuchka was pretty good as well. Duda was alright. You know what I mean? Wasn't it Bozanic? Harashalin, I thought was pretty good as well. That Schwarz guy who scored, pretty good as well. You know what I mean? So standout performances, man. And by the way, I will say this about Kuchka. That guy's touch on the ball was brilliant. There was one chance that they had. He basically flicked it after the through ball came in, right? And then he crossed the ball to, what was his name? Harashlin again, am I saying it correctly? takes a shot and Castel saves it. But and by the way, Castel had a good game. But yeah, it's just one of them where I feel like Slovakia won. First of all, I feel like they were fortunate that the goals that were given, offside and handball, were the case. And I feel like as well that they're fortunate that Belgium were just awful. Uh, I don't want to take away too much from Slovakia because I think they deserve the win. It's just, yeah, it's just one of them where I have to see what they do against who's their next opponent? Ukraine. See what they do against Ukraine next. And as of right now, it looks like Romania top, Slovakia second, and then obviously Belgium third and fourth Ukraine. So see what happens there. And then Group D game, which was for me 10 p.m., but in Germany 9 p.m. France 1-0 victory over Austria, or as we say in Arabic, Nimsha. Well, but listen, my God, man, Austria. You know what? Austria didn't play bad. I thought Sabitzer had control. I mean, Leimer wasn't the best, and I'm saying this as a Bayern fan. I thought he could have done way better. But again, why is he off position? Thank God Rang is not Bayern manager, because if he done that at Bayern, I would have lost it. Wallahi, I would have lost it. At least Sabitzer, when you're putting them in left attacking mid, right, or left mid, at least he can do something. He has certain abilities that he can work with. Limer doesn't, so it didn't make sense to me. I get he can play right, but that don't mean you play him right mid, man. It's just weird. It's really weird. But anyway, yeah, Sweeland, Grealish, even that guy, what's that name? Baumgartner, whatever his name is, they all done pretty good. Although I would say Baumgartner, whatever, that guy, the number 19, he had a few chances he could have scored. He didn't score. Well, what's that? Greg Korcic, whatever, he as well could have scored some chances. Also, the defense, I have to say, Vobber. Now, I know who Vobber is because he played for Borussia Mönchengladbach, and we used to play against him all the time. We do play against him all the time. Unfortunately, I scored an own goal out of what the Mbappe tried to create, or was it? Do I even need to say create? Because Mbappe was trying to. I think he was trying to take a shot there, and he deflected. But it's just one of them, man. It's just one of them. And you know what, man? France, listen, underwhelming. I actually think, despite winning this game, they were really underwhelming. Mbappe, I mean, he had some chance. There was this one-on-one chance where I think he's hamar for missing. A guy like him should be scored, especially if you're joining Real Madrid. Are you crazy? Now he needs to wake up. Wake your ass up, man. Seriously. Dembele, awful. Man, you know, I need to address Dembele 1 second. This Dembele, yeah, I understand he's not performing well. But people need to understand, just because a guy ain't performing well does not mean he ain't got quality. He has quality, but the man just does not have the decision making to execute anything out of it. So I think people are overly hating him, but he was poor today. He was actually poor. His decision making, disgusting. And I mean in a bad way. Griezmann, pretty decent. He also had a head scar or something. So, and the man immediately just dumped the band-aid. I don't know why, or it fell off. I don't know, but it's one of them ones. But he was okay. Thuram, listen, Marcus Thuram, I expected better. I actually generally expected better, but he looked very clunky. Not surprised, but he actually did. Kante, this guy is literally supposed to be either injured, not playing football, or not even in the squad because of Etihad, according to some people. Yeah, according to some people, if you're in the Saudi Pro League, it don't mean anything. You ain't good enough. Look what N'Golo Kante is doing. Look at this. Man is still protecting the environment on the pitch. He's protecting the pitch. It's crazy. This guy is absolutely legendary. No doubts. No doubt about it. Wallahi, it's crazy. This guy, I think, it was given man of the match, and he is my man of the match. Phenomenal. The way he just pulls up to this French squad and still pulling madness, insane. Wallahi, he's a freak of nature. Rabiot, next to him though, pathetic. This guy, I'm not even gonna lie. From what I heard, apparently his mother's an agent. If that's the case, that makes sense because this guy is actually awful. I don't know how he starts for Juve, and I don't know how he starts for thingy France. It don't make sense. Saliba, pretty solid. Lucas, not Lucas. Ah, the snake. Bond the snake. His brother though, Theo Hernandez. I thought Theo Hernandez was very good. He and Mbappe were very good in starting counter attack. Well, I mean, obviously Theo Hernandez starting counter attacks and Mbappe continuing, but they were very good at overlapping one another in counter attacking situations. You know what I mean? Upamecano, awful. Please, please. The guy is interested in joining a Premier League club. Ya Rab, Ya Rab, Ya Rab. Man United, Chelsea, anybody. Take this guy away from my club. Take him away from because even at France, despite being the chosen one, it's still off. He actually stinks, and it's not nice. Again, like I said about Dembele about his technical ability, with Upamecano, the guy has certain defensive qualities when you look at it in terms of just quality, but the man's head he can't execute anything. His head's gone. His head is absolutely gone. And this is why he will never be a good centre back. Because his head is not in the right place. It really isn't. If his head was in a better place, I'm telling you right now, this man would be a way better centre back than he is. But because of that, he's not. He's always going to put him down. And it's such a shame, wallahi. It really is. But now because of that, I don't want to being a liability for Bayern. So goodbye. Kiss goodbye. But in terms of France, if he continues playing, I won't be shocked if there's going to be a banana skin in either the group stage or the round 16. Wallahi, I won't be, or a quarter semi, you know what I mean? I won't be shocked. Kunde was okay. Kunde was not the worst player. I actually thought Kunde was decent. And Mignon, he made one good save, but again, it comes down to that player. What was that guy's name? Borutumanger, whatever. That guy missing. You know what I mean? It's just peak, man. Wallahi, it's peak. Am I running out of charge? If I am, okay, no, I still got time. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the game. Also, Mbappe had a nosebleed towards the end of the game. He broke his nose towards the end of it. And listen, get well soon, bro. We're gonna probably see him wearing a mask next game and playing the game. So let's see how it goes from there. Be interesting to see how Mbappe plays with masks. You know what I mean? Yeah, mad, wallahi, but it's mad in the dunya. But listen, I'm done. I'm tired as hell. If you enjoy the channel, you already know what to do. Subscribe, press the alarm bell for future content notifications. You enjoy the video, like and comment your way through. You already know what to do here. TikTok, Instagram, X, go check it out. Most importantly, take care of yourself, be happy, yourself, wherever you may be. Now I'm going to bounce. See you later.